please take your seats? I have the honour to introduce today's platform party: Dr. Orla Flynn, President; Dr. Billy Bennett, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Registrar; Paul Hannigan, Head of College; Henry McGarvey, Vice President for Finance and Corporate Affairs; Dr. Joanne Gallagher, Head of Faculty Science and Health; Dr. Kim McFadden, Head of Department of Life and Physical Sciences. I would also like to welcome Catherine Lawler, who is a member of the Veterinary Council of Ireland, our Assistant Registrar, and our Students' Union President, who is also a member of the ATU governing body, and our many academics in attendance. Iarm Paul Hannigan, Ceann Cloiste Donegal, Conan Service of Brunta Oscailt. I call upon Paul Hannigan, Head of College, ATU Donegal, to open the conferring ceremony.
Trúna mai agus fáilte gach duine ag an seomranas Brunta seo. Tá anha sorm a bheith an ocaid special de seo I Filera an Óscoil Technoliachta an Atlantic. Táid an seo aniu len ar chud caileach agus cardia, chun na rahana ionach on our chud céimia Calura. Ladies and gentlemen, special guests, but most of all the graduates here in front of us, you're very welcome to this last graduation ceremony in Donegal for this term. And I have to congratulate you all. You're the most punctual group of the 4 groups we've had here so far. You've been in place really early, so well done on that. I know that's not going to happen for the rest of the night, so we can enjoy that it did happen for us. But it's great that so many of you are here this afternoon for this very special occasion. I was watching a TV programme the other night where I just saw graduation ceremonies from right across the country, and it struck a chord with me in the context of what you do as students to get to where you are today. What that programme looked at was 2 or 3 students from each college and their pathway through college, what they did, how they did it, and it got to their graduation day so that they could celebrate it together. But what really stuck with me was the individual aspect of this. You're all here today as members of your own class, with your friends, with your family, with everybody here. And it's great to have that level of support, and you've had it right through your time with us. But it's also really important that you look at what you have done individually to get to where you are today. The individual ambition, the individual drive, the individual motivation to get through the programme that you chose initially and to get here and to graduate successfully with your friends and with your family. I think back, probably most of you joined us around 2020 when you were coming in through the height of the pandemic. At that stage we weren't open, you didn't know where you were going, some of you hadn't had an opportunity to complete a Leaving Cert properly. There was so much uncertainty at the time around what was happening. But you took the leap of faith, you joined us, we came on board with you as best we could, and now we're at the end of 4 years where you're celebrating your success and what you achieved during that time. So even though we see that sort of goes into the distant memory really quickly, but I think it's really important to remember what took you through that, how you managed it, how you managed to do it successfully and to get to where you are today, along with all the other challenges that life has thrown at you in the meantime. So today is a really special day, and I've been attending these events for almost 40 years at this stage, and each one of them has its own personality. Each one of them is very special. And I think it's very important that you take that away from you today, that this is the day that I graduated, this is the day I got the reward for the years of work I put in, and I did it with my friends, my family, and everybody here with us. So on my behalf and on everybody at Atlantic Technological University, I just want to wish you all the best. Thank you for spending your time with us, for getting your qualification with us, and I wish you all the best for the future. Thank you very much.
Anish Iarm Dr. Orla Nilain, Uachtarán Óscoil Technoliachta an Atlantic, Gradam a Brunna, na Fowlamórí a Brunnan, Óscoil Technoliachta an Atlantic, chun an crutha sin. Agus Iarm Dr. Liam O'Benéid, Las Uachtarán Gnóthaí Acadúla, agus Clárthóir na Hiarthóirí Curlár. Now I call upon Dr. Orla Flynn, President of Atlantic Technological University, to confer awards on the learners presented by the Atlantic Technological University for that purpose. And I ask Dr. Billy Bennett, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Registrar, to present the candidates.
De bhua an údarás atá díolsithe in Óscoil Technoliachta an Atlantic, brunam leis a dochtaní ar na Fowlamórí a bhaint amach an chaighdeán don na dochtaní sin, agus iarm go gcuirfear na Fowlamórí sin í láthair cuam, chun go mruinnig mé a bar chéime orthú go fadaimiúil. By virtue of the authority vested in Atlantic Technological University, I hereby confer awards on the learners who have achieved the standard determined for those awards, and I ask that those learners be presented to me so that I may formally present them with their parchment.
Uachtarán cuirmilóthar chuat na hiarrthóirí seo halanas a bhfuil a dorthaí scrútathe dleachta agus de bhachtaní ag le bhéle 6, 7, 8 agus 9 den chraith náisiúnta cáilíochtaí a bheith ceadathe ag cúrla acadúil Ollscoil Technoliacht an Atlantic. President, I present to you the following candidates whose examination results have been adopted and awards at levels 6, 7, 8 and 9 of the National Framework of Qualifications have been approved by the Atlantic Technological University Academic Council.
I call on Dr. Kim McFadden, Head of Department of Life and Physical Sciences, to present the candidates from this department.
Higher Certificate in Science and Agriculture, Megan Gillespie Kerr. Christian Lawless in absentia. Rachel McGettigan in absentia. Round of applause, please. Higher Certificate in Science and Dental Nursing, Alex Balanuta. Louise Boyle. Chloe Creamer. Molly Diver. Aveen Doherty. Cleona Doherty. Aringa Fabrashitsa. Amber Farn. Jade Greer. Sarah Cairns. Ange Kaninga. Alicia Lawrence. Ava Maxwell. Kirsten McLucas. Orla Maloney. Katie Porter. Courtney Spence. Casey Tinney. Alexandra Tomkova. Shannon Walsh. And a round of applause for our graduates, please. Higher Certificate in Science and Health Sciences with Dietetic Studies. Kate Barnes O'Neill. Kiva Darcy. Zoe Denning in absentia. Rihanna Devaney. Mark Doherty. Tessa Duke. Aoife Rice in absentia. Kate Turish. And a round of applause for our graduates. Higher Certificate in Science and Health Science with Occupational Therapy Studies. Erin Cole. Leah Conway. Eve Cook in absentia. Louise Costello. Isha Cullen in absentia. Aisling Doherty. Michelle Doherty. Zara Doherty. Deborah Donovan. Sean Dowling. Katrina Gallagher. Roisin Harkin. Nessa Irwin. Aisling Madigan. Ellie McHugh in absentia. Kiva McMonigal. Owen Moore. Mary Mullen. Sarah Mullis Byrne. Nadine Mulvin. Eva Nikahi. Catherine O'Reilly. Jean Robb. Amy Tiernan. Round of applause for the graduates. Higher Certificate in Science and Pharmacy Technician, Mana Begum. Darren Davenport. Aisling Duffy. Tanya Johnson. Veronica Lepic. Luann Catherine Toner. Well done. Aoife Watson. A round of applause for the graduates, please. Higher Certificate in Science and Health Science with Physiotherapy Studies, David Thomas Burke. Catherine Campbell. Kiva Connor. Shane Conway. Ellen Duggan Cleary. Neve Dunn in absentia. Dylan Finucane. Oisin Flynn. Owen Fox. Diarmuid Giblin. Caitlin Haughey McBrearty. Anastasia Pliska. Niamh Reynolds. A round of applause for graduates, please. Bachelor of Science in Agriculture, Louise Bernard, in absentia. Kate Breheny. Cathal Byrne, in absentia. Cathal Doherty, in absentia. Nicole Farron. Stephen Gavigan, in absentia. Alex Kerr. Ben King. Sasha Lavin. Rosaline Lennon, in absentia. Oren McGuinness, in absentia. Patrick McNamee, in absentia. Emma O'Sullivan. Round of applause for the graduates. Bachelor of Science in Bioscience, Robert Blobner, in absentia. Leah Clark. Anya McClafferty, in absentia. Sarah Jane Porter. Osam Paroy, in absentia. Ryan Quinn. James Walsh. Well done. Caroline White. A round of applause for the graduates, please. Bachelor of Science in Food Science and Nutrition, Clara Barons. Karina Taylor. Teresa Walsh. A round of applause, please. Well done. Bachelor of Science in Pharmaceutical and Medicinal Science, Vanessa Ajeki. Samuel Orgy, in absentia. Round of applause, please. Bachelor of Science in Veterinary Nursing, Jean Elizabeth Mary Anderson. Ciara Bannon, Emily Beavan, Leo Brennan, Niamh Ann Brennan, Sarah Nancy Byrne, Demelza Callahan, Sophie Cannell Fay, Rhiannon Day Thompson, Kirsty Doherty, Molly Ellen Ducey, Kiva Gilboy, Kiva Rachel Gilmartin, Amy Hayes in absentia, Sinead Laura Keane, Chloe Curran, Tara Lynch, Hannah McCauley, Anya McColgan, Bethany Rose McMonigal, Ava Mills, Anya Nora Nyland, Ciara Jean O'Connell, Amy Maria Porter, Doreen Rush, well done, Aoife Sheridan, Leah Smith, Bernadette Staunton, Lauren Weldon, round of applause for our graduates, please. Bachelor of Science Honours in Bioanalytical Science, Anna Averchin. Caitlin Devine. Shannon Doherty. Jerry Drum. Jasmine Teresa Farn. Jessica Ferry. Josephine Gallagher. Edward Tony Grant in absentia. Ben Harkin. Saoirse McCara. Brooke Presley McHugh. Roshan McLean. Katie Mulhern Casserly. Deirdre Spratt. Dara Waldron. A round of applause for graduates, please. Bachelor of Science Honours in Food Science and Nutrition. Chloe Carter. Kieran Kern. Sean Devine. Bridgeen Doherty. Charlie Kavanagh. Maximilian Ledley. Owen MacDonald in absentia. Elise McLaughlin. Leah McAlides. Ciara O'Donnell. Nandu Sanal Kumar. Alphan Rose Twinkle. A round of applause, please. Bachelor of Science Honours in Pharmaceutical and Medicinal Science. Remy Lucan Aranika. Felicia Akinbujolo. Timmy Akinmika. Tuba Altaf. Carrie Duncan. Cormac Hart. Zandil Kafil. Emma McDade. Natalia Miotic. Jessica Malloy. Williani Silva de Lervia. Brona Tinney. In absentia. Round of applause, please. Bachelor of Science Honours in Veterinary Nursing, Lauren Crumlish. Callum Dixon. Leanne Doherty. Rachel Doherty. Dara Fox. Nicole Hannon. Alana Langley. Rebecca Mee. Ellen McCricker. Amy O'Connor. Amy Quinn. Aisling Rudkins. Round of applause, please. Bachelor of Science Honours in Agriculture with Animal and Crop Science, Lee Byrne. Roisin Bernadette Doherty. Cara Donaghy. Matthew Dugan. Evan Joseph Duddy in absentia. Connor Edwards. Jack Gallagher. Martina Gallagher. Rachel Gallagher. Catherine Greer. Catherine Hurst. Patrick Kearney. Niall Kelly. Theacra Christopher Lee McLaughlin. Kelly Lyons. Michael Joseph McCallion. Martin McCarn. Daniel Charles McHugh. Sarah McNeely. Lorraine Emma Moffat. Adam O'Brien. Patricia O'Brien Quigley. Caitlin O'Loughlin. Harold Pendred. Claire Maria Scott. Hannah Marie Turish. Round of applause, please, for our graduates. I now call upon the Head of Faculty, Dr. Joanne Gallagher, to present the candidate receiving the ATU Academic Excellence Award.
I call the winner of the Academic Excellence Award, and I ask Dr. Billy Bennett, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Registrar, with Mr. Paul Hannigan, Head of College Donegal, to present the graduate with her award. I present to you the following graduate who has achieved the highest academic excellence within the Faculty of Science and Health. Roisin McLean, Bachelor of Science Honours in Bioanalytical Science.
Congratulations to the graduates of Atlantic Technological University 2024. In keeping with tradition, you may now move the tassel to the left side of your mortarboard. I think that deserves a round of applause. Irimir Dr. Orla Line, Anuktaran Krieka Kurla Shanokades Shaw. I ask Dr. Orla Flynn, our President, to make the closing address.
Díomh chuirde go léir, is mór na Northern fáilte cruúla chu roimh, fáilte go dtí campus Donegal in Ollscoil Technoleata and Atlantic, agus fáilte chuig chach ar líne. Ladies and gentlemen, members of governing body, esteemed faculty members, proud families, honoured guests, and most importantly, you, our brilliant new graduates of ATU. Welcome to this evening's graduation ceremony, and a very special welcome to those of you joining us online. To the parents, guardians, and families here today, thank you for entrusting us with the education of these exceptional individuals. Your unwavering support has played a vital role in their success. And all evening here, we've been clapping and applauding you, our new graduates. So I might ask you now to rise and face your supporters and give them a big boulabus as a thank you for all their support. And as our new graduates, you're now part of our growing alumni network. And it is nice to see so many of you wearing the ATU pin. And if you didn't get one earlier, try and get one later on or join our alumni association. But this year we will have had just short of 5,000 graduates in counties Donegal, Sligo, Mayo, and County Galway. So across all of our graduation ceremonies, about 5,000 graduates. And again, that's a hugely positive impact on society, and especially in this region. And in our 2.5 years of existence, we've been especially focused on the needs of the people of this region. The recent announcements that we will be providing programs in veterinary medicine and pharmacy are evidence of this commitment. And my thanks to all involved in this outstanding work, even though there is a lot more to do in the months ahead. And I do want to salute Joanne and all her team who were involved in putting in the veterinary medicine bid in particular. However, to fully deliver on our promise to the region, we need to be given the full set of tools utilised by other universities in Ireland and across Europe. We need to be able to appoint professors. We need to be able to access funds to deliver essential facilities for our students and staff, and we need to be able to develop affordable student accommodation. And I am calling on those who hold the keys to use them to enable us to unlock our full potential and, in turn, the potential of this region. And speaking of potential and positive impact, I salute the dedication and resilience that each one of you has demonstrated throughout your academic journey. Today is a day of celebration, it's a day of reflection, and it's a day also of anticipation. It's a moment of great pride and joy for all of us here. It's a day for you to look back on the challenges that you've overcome, the growth you've experienced, and most of all, the memories that you've made. You're equipped not just with degrees, but with the power to be a positive influence in society. And no matter what your field is, remember that your education is a tool for positive change. And while many of you are already in the world of work, I encourage you to carry with you the values that we've tried to instill in you during your time here. Our new strategic plan, which is now on our website, lists our values as inclusion, respect, trust, ambition, collaboration, and innovation. And it is this spirit of innovation, the ambition to do your very best, and most of all, the importance of respect and community. These values will guide you through the challenges and triumphs that lie ahead. You've already demonstrated your ability to collaborate, to adapt, and to persevere. And those qualities will serve you well as you step into the next chapter of your lives, not just in the workplace, but society as a whole needs those qualities and values now more than ever before. And to conclude, I do want to thank all the staff involved in your ATU journey from the first moment that you entered our doors right up to today, as well as to everyone who helped make today's ceremony so special. And as we draw our Donegal ceremonies to a close, I am going to say a very special thanks to our musicians who are here today. I nearly said magicians because that's what you're like. And maybe a special word to Michael Carey, our flautist, who's retiring very, very shortly. And I just want to thank you for everything you've added to the graduation ceremony here yesterday and today. So, Gur Magraibh. So congratulations again to our class of 2024. Gur Míle Magraibh agus Ganairi and Táliv Galer. Slán.
Could I ask the Academic Excellence Award winner and their guests to remain in the hall and come forward to the right-hand side of the stage for photography? We hope that you enjoyed the ceremony today and get a chance to celebrate with family and friends and enjoy some Donegal hospitality. Respected guests, academics, ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the meeting for the purpose of conferring awards on the graduates of Atlantic Technological University. I would ask you to all rise for the closing procession while the conferring party, academic staff and invited guests leave the hall. Thank you.